Okay, so tell us your story. What happens in your story?
I just know I was in, I think I was in 7th grade, and I had got in trouble in school. So you know when I was in school, we used to have pink slips. So the teacher, she wrote me up, and
So if you did something that you weren't supposed to be doing, you got a pink slip.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna ask you to choose someone to play you.
Of course it's gonna be Joe.
Oh. And so before you go on, tell us a little bit about you at this point in your story. What were you like as a 7th grader? We know you just got a pink slip, so that tells us a little something.
As a 7th grader,
yeah.
I had just gotten into music, rap music.
Okay.
The first rap I heard was Tupac, so I was heavy on him. Like everywhere I went, that's what I talked about.
Okay, Tupac. Yeah. Okay. So keep going in your story. You're heavy into music. Anything else we need to know about you at that point?
I talked a lot.
You talked a lot. Because people know it. Okay, so what happens? You get a pink slip.
So I get the pink slip. On my way home, I'm nervous. I'm sweating. You know what I'm saying? My sister like, what's wrong with you, Wig? They didn't call me Wig, they call me by my nickname, but I ain't gonna tell y'all that. So we walking home, and all I can think of, the whole time I'm walking my hands in the pocket, I'm feeling the pink stuff, I'm rubbing it, like, it's finna hurt. That's all I was thinking, like. So when we got in the apartment, see me, I was a 7th grader, my mind went open. We got a little space between the school and our apartments. But I walked all the way to the house with it in my pocket. So I get to the apartment and finally say, oh, yeah, I'm finna throw it away. I ain't finna give it to my mama.
And so tell us what you were most worried about with that pink slip.
The whooping.
The whooping. Yeah.
Talking about a showdown.
Right, okay.
So, I let my sisters go up the steps first. I always beat them up the steps because it's a race. I ain't feel like racing that day. So I let them go up the steps first, you know what I'm saying? Because my sisters, they were snitches. So, like, for real, we couldn't. So I let them go first.
Yeah, okay.
And I took
you were strategic.
Right. So I took the paper out of my pocket, I barred it up, and I threw it under the steps. Under the steps where our apartment was. See, I didn't think that always. So I go up the steps, pretend it was a normal day. So of course, one dude asked, so William, what did you do? What did you do in school today? Oh, man, I had fun. We learned English, we learned math. That's what we talked about today, Mom. She said, what, dinosaurs? And she heard my little story, all that. She had a phone call, so she went outside. You know, my mama, she loud, like she talking about country, she country.
And so it sounds like, is she important to the story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she sounds like it.
Yeah, very important.
All right, so let's choose someone to play your mama. Portia, okay. So we know she's loud. And say a little bit about your relationship with your mama at this point in your life.
Oh, my mom passed away in 2012.
Yeah. And when you were in the 7th grade, what was it like with you and your mom? Did you guys fight a lot? Were you close?
No, we weren't close. But we fought, but it wasn't even a fight. It was like, it was a one-way battle. Like, you can't win no fight with your mom. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have words back then to contradict what she said.
Right.
So back then, it was like a one-way street. Yeah. She said what she said, and it was the end of it. You stood there and you listened with my hands behind my back and put it in my pocket. She said, because every time I put it in my pocket, she said, you feeling froggy, jump. And
Okay, so tell us what happens in this moment when your mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, she out there for a little minute.
Takes a phone call.
Yeah, she outside. You know, she having a good conversation because I'm watching her through the window, making sure she don't go into them steps. So she called my little sister. My little sister, she'll be part of the story.
Oh, she is. Okay, all right. Well, we choose someone to play her. We might need some auxiliaries in this. Okay, all right, and give us your sister's name.
Oh, Kiosha.
Kiosha.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So she yelled up the steps to tell my sister to come outside. So she go outside. She scared. I'm scared. My sister scared. She go out there, and all I see is my mama pointing under the steps. I'm thinking it's something else, you know, because it's always trash under there. So I'm thinking it's something else. I'm thinking I'm cool. Just play it smooth, just play it smooth. So she come. I see her walk away from under the step with the paper. And she go, yeah, Mom, they got William name on it.
Oh, she ratted you out.
See, the sister I thought I had. She'll see it, and...
You thought she was going to protect you.
Right, it's my little sister, so we gotta, I thought we had a one, me and her sisters, we was tight, we was cool. So, I feel like she betrayed me. So, I thought she would have threw it back under the steps and grabbed something else. She played it dumb. She didn't do that. So, my mom said, I read my lips. I read my mama's lips. Then she said, "I'm gonna call you back." Okay. Came up the steps. My little sister came up the steps. I ran in my room. You know what I'm saying? Trying to pretend like I wasn't watching her. And she called my name. She said, "Come here, boy." Yes, ma'am. Ma'am. I remember the story like it was yesterday. So she was like, she said, she pulled out the paper. She said, "So what is this?" I was like, "I don't know." So you don't know. Come and read it. You a reader. You read all the everything. Come read this. Yes, ma'am. So I read it. She said, "So I thought you had fun at school today. I thought you did good at school today, man." Had a good little talk for like 2 hours. I remember the whole conversation. I ain't gonna tell you the whole conversation. So,
And so just say though, in that conversation, what's the strongest feeling that you remember feeling in that conversation?
I'm scared.
Scared, yeah.
Trying to find a window I could jump out of.
Yeah. So it was really intense, intense when your mom.
And I was angry at my sister because she snitched on me.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So we're in this moment of your story. Where does that end? And then I might ask you something.
Where's it with the?
Yeah. So what happens in the end? You get it. You got it.
Yeah. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now you're up here. You're telling the story.
Right.
You're part of Lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
Your mom has passed. Yeah. Your sister, is still a part of your story.
Now?
Yeah.
Not so much. Not like I would want her to be.
Not like you would want her to be.
Right.
Okay. So if what would you? So you're telling the story about a time when you and your mom and your sister were close, right? And now you have this other life, right? That you've built some positive, beautiful things in. So what would you want them to know about what you've done since you got that pink slip?
Like it ain't much different, but it's something different.
Yeah, what's different?
Oh, me being in Lifeline.
Okay, so just say a couple of things about that.
Okay, I'll tell you the first day I walked in the doors, to actually attend the program. Of course, Mr. Brown was there. He at the front of the class. All the new people had to sit on the front row. So I'm up there, I'm nervous. What's going on? They actually had a classroom set up.
Yeah. back in school, you're hoping you don't get a pink slip.
Yeah. So he come in all energetic, wild. You know, like he got a whole lot of energy. Like my 5-year-old brother probably couldn't keep up with him. Like he, and then he big and like, well, he ain't big, but his voice is like.
I'm feeling it, right?
So he started talking, tell us what the program for is, a reentry program, and the program, he uses the program to change people's perception of formerly incarcerated people.
Yeah.
So he told us that, and he just started talking about like the different things that we do in our neighborhoods that's normal to us, but in societies that's not normal. So, you know, I'm sitting here, I'm listening to him, and I'm like, I ain't never met nobody like I had teachers that I thought was just, you know what I'm saying, just the smartest people I ever meet.
Right.
And then I actually started trying to have a conversation with them, and it's like they only could tell me so much. Like they thought I wouldn't understand it. And he was I spoke up in class the first day. Like I don't usually do that, but I did it.
At Lifeline, you're talking?
Yeah, at Lifeline.
Okay.
So when I did it, and then he came back with some that was like, oh, I gotta rethink that.
Where you had to rethink that?
I had to rethink.
Oh,
That never happened to me. Like I had to rethink something. No, usually my teachers have to rethink something. Like certain stuff they would say, I was like, so why is it this way when we got so many other ways we can go about it this way? And they had them sitting down thinking for 20 minutes, and then he'll come back and we'll go at it again. I have him doing the same thing he just did, and then he had me like that. So I was like, excuse me.
So you meet Mr. Brown.
Yeah, Mr. Brown, he's smart.
Okay. And so again, going back to if there was one sort of thing that
I bring them to a class.
You would bring them to a class
just to see like what I'm hearing every day now.
Right. And how it's affecting you too.
Right. Because I was in school. I was kind of wild. I like to fight, and I like to argue and do all that.
Are you fighting and arguing at Lifeline?
I'm not fighting. I'm arguing.